Hi guys! Recently I talked to Sammy about my future. Well, because I'm going to university in October, and I told her about my plan to study a translation in my master after I finish my bachelor's degree. And she was like, "Do you really want to study for like 6 years straight?" And then she invented a whole story about my future after I stopped studying. But yeah, I thought I was gonna read you that story because Sammy is basically batshit crazy, and so is that story. Here we go. You move to a small town and start to work in a library. Then you start night studies and do both studying and work in the library, and one day, when the owner dies, he'll leave it to you, and then you own the library, and you marry the music and drama teacher of the only high school of the town. Can't I have a bookstore instead? Then, when your first child's on their way, you start writing episodes for a show your husband's brother wants to do, and you'll be the best writer for the show. And the show will be awesome and famous, and it will have 9 seasons. Misha Collins and Tommy Padalecki will make a guest appearance. Okay, that is so weird, because that show would have to be an American TV show for American actors to show up there. And oh my god, imagine me writing. Oh my god! Oh no! Tommy will then become a character of the show. And in season 5, Westy will play his boyfriend for a few episodes. Will then get a job offer of Hollywood and get famous as well. I love how she just throws in Misha Collins and West Collins and Thomas Padalecki. And you stay in touch and become best friends, even though he's younger than you are. Then, when your second child starts high school, your husband will decide to stop being a teacher, mainly because he doesn't want to teach his son and go back to acting. He will never be as famous as his brothers Joe or Westy or Tommy, but he gets some nice film jobs and a small but regular role in a show. Since you still work in the library, after a while everyone of the small town knows you, and if they visit you in the library, they come to talk to you a bit, but it's okay because you don't have to go to them, they go to you. Yeah, I still work in the library. That's so, like, what? If I write for American TV shows, shouldn't I, like, live in the United States? Shouldn't I do that? I want to move to New York. The library is calm. Most of the time someone's there, but you usually don't have to pay much attention and can be on Tumblr and watch shows. The only time you have to pay attention is when the kids from elementary school come for a visit, and then you have to protect your library. But a few older high school students have small jobs at your library, so you mostly don't have to talk to the little annoying brats. And then, one day, you're 65 now. The thought of me being 65 is so scary. Like, no. No. Imagine me thinking that. No. No. You remember that old chat you once had with your hopefully still good friend Sammy, and you wonder how the hell she knew all this. And then you remember that that's what she does. Having weird headcanons that sometimes become true. Yep, that's what you do. The end. But then again, nothing ever really ends, does it? And then you call Sammy and you watch Swan Song and you laugh and you cry, and then your grandson Justin, who's 12, comes up and asks why you're crying, and you say because Cass just died. Justin will point at Dean and he'll say, "That's fine, his boyfriend will fix it." Nothing ever really ends, does it? You had to throw Swan Song in there, did you? And why is my grandson called Justin? Okay, I like that name. Yay, sunshine! Oh, by the way, you get a divorce when your husband is 45. Why? Well, because he got this thing called midlife crisis and joined the band. So far no harm, just that it was a bad German pop band. And then he decided to travel with his band and dye his hair purple with yellow strands. And you two just kinda drifted apart. Okay, so he's an actor, and then he's like, no, I'm gonna stop acting. I'm 45 now. I'm gonna join a band, and I'm gonna dye my hair purple. Oh my god, yeah. What? But then you'll meet your college crush at Comic Con, and she'll move in with you. Well, at least I made it to Comic Con. You have some weird, weird imagination. But I knew that. Anyway, I hope you like that. I should learn to look directly at the camera. I'm always like, oh, my screen. Oh.